We've got to go back, Marty. Back to murder on the Mississippi. Yep, we're going back. We're going back to murder on the Mississippi because so that guy who he's not here right now, Sapphire, what's his name? I think he sent me a message and let me know there's actually a translation available for this game. And since there is a translation, I certainly want to try playing it. So we're gonna give it a try. I got the patch and it's all ready to go. Ew, my stomach feels a little weird. I wonder if that cookie is bad. Is that a bad cookie? Drink some more coffee. Whatever, we'll play through it. Play through the pain. Where's... Oh, it's under Mississippi. Remember this game, guys? We're going to try it again. But one important difference. This time, it's in English. Thank you, Mr. Leo. So, it was a little bit weird. I'm sorry. We're going to go from this game to number 162. But, it's fine. Hope you spelled Mississippi. Oh, yeah. Close enough. Close. No, yeah, you did, actually. Aboard the sternwheeler SS Delta Princess, New Orleans, bound 12 hours out of St. Louis, Sir Charles Foxworth, well-known sleuth, along with his manservant Regis, travels, first class naturally, on a simple voyage of discovery down the vast waters of the Mississippi River. It is a balmy June day. A warm breeze snaps the flags on the superstructures. The engine thumps reassuringly. All is well with the snug, though isolated world of the riverboat. Who would suspect anything so terrible as... Wait for it. Murder! On such a lovely day. Little could Sir Charles suspect, arriving at his cabin, that all too soon his talents for keen observation, clear-sighted reasoning, and uncanny deduction would be pressed to their limits by the terrible events aboard the riverboat this fateful day. I'm assuming they just took the English, the original story from the C64 game and just kind of threw it in here. Which will make for a pretty easy translation. Because I remember, I feel like this is the exact same text we looked at the C64 version. That would make sense anyway. I say, Regis, what day is this anyway? Well, your lordship... Here, let me try to do voices for the character. Well, your lordship, I believe it must be Wednesday. That means, then, that our next stop must be some place called Memphis. Is that right? Yes, your lordship, I believe that must be correct. Well then, Regis, we have 3 days until New Orleans. New Orleans. New Orleans. Astounding, your lordship. A truly brilliant deduction. This game is hilarious. Really, Regis, it was nothing. Yes, your lordship. So, let's take a stroll on the deck and meet the other passengers, shall we? Yes, your lordship, let's. I'm going to walk around. Do, 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 do. Your lordship, you found the weak spot in the floor. Milord? Oh, Milord has fallen through the floor. If only we could start over, we might be able to catch that villain. Game over. Please press start. No continues in this game. Alright, alright. The music in this game is... I love this little tune. Alright, let's try that again. So, there's a pit right here. We actually need to walk around it. Let's do so. Supposedly there's a key in this bed. I don't know why I didn't find it the first time. Let's take the key. That was quick. I know. Very well, my lord. I'll put it in my pocket. Do 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 do. Regis, look at that. Yes, my lord, someone is sleeping. Yes, he's sleeping on the floor, Regis. What a curious thing to do. Quite, my lord. Perhaps he isn't just sleeping. What are you suggesting, Regis? A mishap? Well, there is that pool of blood up, my lord. Yes, there is that pool of blood, Regis. Perhaps he's dead. Perhaps he was murdered, my lord. Perhaps. Nevertheless, something is quite wrong here. We must find out who this is, Regis. My lord, be careful not to step on the dead body. All right. Well, let's go inspect him. There doesn't seem to be anything there. Are you blind? I think there is something there. There's definitely something here. Come on, game. Okay. Guess we can't really... It's a dead body, that's all we know. Do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Hey, Sapphire Drew. I'm playing the game. I'm playing, We finished Ginga Densho. Good day. It is certainly a pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Sir Charles... Oh, that's me. My name is Sir Charles Foxworth, and this is my man Regis. My name is Daisy Dupree. Enchanted au cheval. Well, that's great. Daisy Dupree, would you mind if we looked around your cabin? You have no reason to look around my cabin. Well, let's talk to you. Tell me about the victim. What victim? Has there been a murder? What do you know about this small key? Such a tiny thing. Share notes. Make accusation. Please follow me. All right, Mr. Foxworth, after you. Let's go show her the murder. There's a murder over here. Oh, you get a notification? Oh, sorry about that. We just started. Oh, how awful. Who is it? Well, I don't know who it is. Inspect. Talk. Tell me about this victim. Yeah, there's been a murder. Okay, well anyway, there's a murder there, so... Why don't you just go back to your cabin? Tell me about yourself. I'm just traveling downriver to have a visit with my auntie, Pearl, in New Orleans. I'm going to take notes. Note taken. Alright, we took some notes. How much did you miss? Basically nothing. We discovered the body, and that's it. Oh, how do I get her to stop following me? Oh, whatever. I guess she's going to follow me now. Wherever we go. I do have a guide here open. It tells me what to do, but I'm sort of, at the moment, just looking around on my own. This is the kind of game, though, that you would just wander around and have to search every single place to, like, make progress in. I don't know if we want to spend that much time in it, you know, so... But I do happen to know that you can go in here. Talk to the captain. Good day. It is certainly... Oh, good day. It is certainly a pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Sir Charles Foxworth, and this is my man Regis. I'm William Overbright, captain of the Delta Princess. Well, let's talk to you. Tell me about yourself. Running a riverboat like this is no easy matter, young man. I sleep in the wheelhouse. Sometimes I even eat at the wheelhouse. It takes a hard worker like myself to run a ship like this. Alright, I'll take notes. Well, guide kind of cheapens the experience. It does. It does. I agree, but why do you... I mean, you know, I just don't want to take too much time playing the game. because there's already games that are going to take so much time. Please follow me. Share notes. Make accusation. Need to ask him. Wait, no, that's not what I wanted to ask. I want to ask you about the murder. I guess he won't let us look around his cabin. So we're going to take him over to that murder and have him check it out. Which was in room 4. Excuse me. Do. Oh Lord, that's Relay Cartwright the Third. Oh Lord, what could have happened to him? Seems our work never stops, Regis. Now that we know who it is, my lord, perhaps we should find out who did it. How long do you think we have? I'm afraid if we don't figure out who murdered Mr. Cartwright by the time we reach New Orleans, they may get away scot-free. Good luck, Mr. Foxworth. We'll sure need your help. Surely we'll need your help. Okay. Well then. So it's Mr. Cartwright who has died. Let's go back and talk to that girl again. She's still in the... Oh. This guy's still following me. Well, whatever. Well, actually, let's talk to him about the victim again. No, not the key. Fuck, I keep... Tell me about the victim. This is a first on my ship. Relay was a partner in the Freedom Waters steamship line. It's terrible that this happened to him. Still, he was an arrogant man, and a bit impetuous. Quite shocking. Alright, interesting. Interesting. Oh, Sir Charles, you startled me. My little heart just going pity-pat. And y'all, Mr. Regis, too. Ah, do love y'all green suit so. It reminds me of my Auntie Pearl's okra gumbo. Okra gumbo. Right, will you let me inspect now? Daisy Dupree, would you mind if you looked at... You have no reason to look at it. Yeah, she doesn't want us to do that. Alright, well, let's talk about the murder. Has there been a murder? Yes, Daisy Dupree, I'm afraid. Relay Cartwright III has been slain. Oh, how awful. I really never met Mr. Cartwright before. Such a terrible tragedy. She never met him before. Or did she? This table with the picture is in my way. So maybe I can... Maybe she'll let me inspect her room now? Oh, she will. Okay. Good. Well, we'll inspect everything. This voice acting, I know. I'm a professional voice actor, you know. Can you look at this painting? Just wondering. Nope. Well, I don't know if there's any reason to check the empty rooms. But maybe the rooms next to the murder might have something. Wouldn't hurt to look. Well, you get a key. I don't know what that's for. Let's check out number 2 as well. You know what? We may as well just fucking inspect every single goddamn thing, I guess, right? The boat's not even that big anyway. I want to learn what's in every room. Hey, Gus Nation, what's up? and playing Murder on the Mississippi. We finished that Ginga Desho Odyssey game. It has a very, shall we say, Carnob-like ending. I know the music is very catchy. I like it quite a bit. Oh, now we're in the... Okay, so the odds again. The odd-numbered rooms. By the way, this game has no continues. If you die, and you can die from, like, typical adventure game bullshit, like hits you have no way to know they're there. There was one in room 1. I gotta remember that. Or, like, knives flying at your head. You just... If you die, that's it. You start the whole game over. But the game... It seems like a short game anyway, so... Good day. Good day. It is certainly a pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Sir... Oh, that's me talking. My name is Sir Charles Foxworth, and this is my man Regis. Judge Carter is my name. Judging is my game. Alright, Judge Carter. Tell me about your fucking self. Traveling on business just now. I'm sorry, but it's a matter of the utmost confidentiality. I can only say that it involves important people. Yes, people of the very highest station. Very important people. So don't meddle if you catch my meaning. Well, I'm going to take notes on that. Alright, very important people. Got it. Well, what else do you know about this small key? Evidence. Don't throw it away. True. Share notes. Make accusation. What do you know about? Let's see. Tell me about Daisy. I haven't had the pleasure of meeting the young woman. I'd enjoy making her acquaintance, though. Oh, I should probably take notes on that. Oh, I missed my chance to take that note. That sucks. He only says it once. But hopefully that's not important. Hey, Sharkwarp, what is up? How about the captain? Captain Overbright is a fine man. A very fine man, sir. A man of considerable substance, I'd say. Part owner of this fine ship, sir. And an able officer. Extremely able. Of course, there were one or two obscure matters in his past. Legal problems, I heard tell. But that's all in the past, isn't it? No, he's a fine man altogether. Alright, he's had legal problems. I will take notes on that. So what else can you tell me? What do you know about this victim? Murdered! I see enough of that in my profession. I can't say I knew the man well. An honorable gentleman, though, certainly. From a very good southern family, I believe. I did help him out with a small legal matter a few years back, I recall. Nothing consequential. A trifle. Oh, why? I wanted to take notes on that. You helped him out with the legal matter. Okay. Thank you, Gus Nation. I'm a professional voice actor. Obviously. Fliptendo audio drama. Is that everyone? I asked him about himself already. Well, I don't know what else to... Let's inspect your room. So he knows the victim. And he seems kind of stuck up. That's all we really got out of that. Empty room. Oh, it's just an empty room. Okay, suspicious. Let's just... worried about falling in a trap door, but let's just take a look around, see if there's anything in here. Very suspicious. Alright. Just an empty room. Room number 7. So that dude was in... He was in 11, right? And what's her name? The woman is in 8. That dude's in 11. Number 1 has the trap. I'm trying to remember all this. But so far, we're finding nothing except for that key. I think there's like 25 rooms. Alright, you don't need to go back in 1. Alright, now to the downstairs floors. I guess we'll start with 11 and work our way up. Oh, I need 13. Nothing here. Okay. Nothing here. Alright. Okay. Whole lot of nothing. One of these rooms has like a knife that flies at you. Let's see if we can avoid that. Good day. Certainly a pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Sir Charles Foxworth, and this is my man Regis. Lionel Humphreys. Perhaps you'd care to make a small contribution to one of my charities. Oh, of course. You know me. I love charity. Let's see. Tell me about the victim. What victim? Has there been a murder? Yes, Mr. Humphreys. I'm afraid Relay Cartwright III has been slain. Well, that's certainly too bad. You know, I don't believe Mr. Cartwright has ever contributed to the Widows and Orphans Rescue Mission of the Outer Antilles. I keep the book, so I would know. So I really don't know the man. A southerner, wasn't he? I guess. Alright. Do you know... Okay, tell me about yourself. I believe in living quietly and keeping my own counsel with the Lord. I believe that is in minding my own business. Alright, take the notes. He believes in minding his own business. Alright. Sure. How about, do you know this Carter dude? Death Head Carter is one of the most evil, despicable, depraved monsters American jurisprudence has ever had to contend with. He is abrupt, arbitrary, and cruel. There's some hidden connection between him and that young Cartwright fellow. Mark my words. They mean no good for anyone, I tell you. Okay, so he's a bad man. He did it. He's the murderer? Maybe. But he says the other dude is like a really bad person. We do know that there's a connection there. Okay, so tell me about Daisy. I don't know her. Do you think she'd care to make a contribution to the Widows and Orphans Rescue Mission of the Outer Antilles? He says he doesn't know her. The captain strikes me as a crude man, a bit too bluff and hardy, I think. I did sell him some stocks recently, though. He does have a shrewd head for business. Oh my, yes. Such manners as his often conceal a hidden evil, though. Wouldn't you agree? I don't know, but I'm going to take notes on that. Okay, what else can you tell me? You know about this fucking key? Looks like a jewelry box key. Oh, a jewelry box key. Okay, that's something. That's something. This is great. Nice murder mystery with your lunch. Yeah, we're getting all the mystery. We're getting all the mystery. Do 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 do. So he's in room 15. Man, I should take my own notes. Well, I could probably remember this. Wait, oh, where's this door go? Oh, there's another path. It goes to 18. Okay. Well, as long as we're here, let's check out number 20. Good day. It is certainly a pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Sir Charles Foxworth, and this is my man Regis. My name is Smallworth, but you may call me Twilla. Twilla. So we've met Twilla. Tell me about yourself, Twilla. My, this river air makes me sleepy. Why, I've slept and slept. This morning, for example, I slept until almost 10. Ah, I bet that's a lie. Tell me about the murderer, or the victim. What victim? Has there been a murder? Yes, Miss Smallworth. I'm afraid Relay Cartwright III has been slain. Such a terrible misfortune. Relay Cartwright was certainly a handsome gentleman, but I really don't know him, you see. Okay. Alright. Do you know about Daisy? Didn't she come on board recently? A pretty young trollop. So she's a pretty young trollop. I will take that note. About... Did I ask you about yourself already? I guess I did. You told me that you slept until like 10 or something. It's probably a lie. He seems to be a nosy kind of person, doesn't he? So she thinks the captain is nosy. What about Carter? The judge? You know, I think he drinks too much. His breath at dinner last night was atrocious. He drinks. Okay. Interesting. How about Lionel? Such a kind old man, but wouldn't hurt a fly. But I really don't know him. A very rich man, I'd say, from the way he dresses. Of course, he does shoot birds every morning in front of his cabin. I don't think he ever hits anything, though. So he shoots birds, but he never hits anything. Okay. All right, I guess. You know about this key? Looks like a small key. All right, great. Ah, look at this. What is it, my lord? It appears to be a rosewood gun box, Regis. Pardon me, Miss Smallworth, but would you mind if we kept that rosewood gun box as evidence? No, go right ahead, Mr. Foxworth. Shall we keep it, my lord? Yes, we shall keep that shit. She's young, gotta take notes on that. That's right. Needs to know very important details. Alright, let's check out the rest of your room. Okay. Do 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 do. I wonder if this is like one of the earliest detective games to be made, at least in America. I mean, the C64 version, I'm sure, probably came out before Portopia. But I don't know about the original Japanese release. Probably on Japanese computers there was stuff like this as well. So I really don't know, but... This has to be one of the first ones. And that connects to the other side. There must be a door over here. What? Whoa! The fuck, dagger. Can I dodge it? Okay. Fucking dagger. So if that hits me in the head, we have to start the whole game over. So definitely a bad thing. A small bullet. Shall we keep it, my lord? Yes, we shall. We shall keep that. Very well, my lord. I'll put it in my pocket. Okay. How do I look at your inventory? I don't know. We found a bullet. You heard the C64 version has more content, but since I'm doing Famicom, this will have to do. It's fine. I'm okay with that. I mean, the Famicom version is what we're interested in anyway. What? Oh. Well, let's start over. You know what I say? You know what I always say? When in doubt, just start over. So what the oh man, I should be... Hold on a second. I should definitely be making a map of this stupid area. Alright, let's see, so... 1, 3, 5, 7... Is this going to be big enough? Actually, let me get one of these pieces of graph paper. Alright. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 1. Pit trap. But one also had that small key. That unfair death. Yeah. Well, hopefully we'll learn where all that shit is. We know that there's a pit trap here. Okay. I'm trying to think. What was the... Where was that pit trap? We should go back and try to, like, figure that out. Okay, Gecko. Hey, thanks for hanging out. We'll see you later. I don't think 3 had anything. 5, I don't think had anything. I'm trying to remember. Was there anything in these other doors? 7 was empty. I think these are all empty. Oh, so 9 was Judge Carter. Judge Carter. All right, well, we'll come back to him later. 11 is fucking nothing. All right. Do 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 do. 12. I'm pretty sure we searched all the rooms in this row already. That one's empty. I don't remember where all the items were though. Okay, there was in the bed there was a key. We know that. I don't. Was there anything? The box we found. We found not in her, the other lady's room. And this is, what is her name? Daisy. Okay, that's Daisy. I'm gonna put a little skull by the rooms with traps. Okay, that's Daisy. Number 6. Nothing. Number 4 is the corpse. Number 2 was nothing as far as I can tell. Okay. And there was the lower deck. All right. That other pit trap was on the other side. I need to figure out which one that is, because I'm worried about that. 24, 22, 20, 18, 16, 14, 13. Which one was the other pit trap? 15. This is Lionel. Okay. $17. Yeah, this is the one that connects, and it connects to 18, right? So what we did originally was, I think we explored 13, 15, and 17. When we found this, we connected to 18, then we went to the left. 20 was, oh yeah, it's this woman, Twilla. Right, okay. And, did she say go away? Can't you see I'm resting? Please go away. Where was that pit? It wasn't over here. I need to remember where that pit was. Did we already check all these rooms? Oh yeah, that's right, that's right. 16 has the dagger. That's right. And I think 14... There was a bullet somewhere. Was it in here? It was... Oh, maybe it was the dagger room. Oh, okay, so it was 14. 14 has the pit trap. Good. Now we know that. Yeah, the gun box was in, what's her name, Twilla's. Was in Twilla's room. I don't remember where the bullet was, but it was somewhere around there. And there should be a couple more people somewhere. I guess places with traps usually have some kind of item. Okay, let's check 17. That's the connecting. That's the connection. 19. We didn't look at 19 yet. Yeah, let's inspect 19. These rooms here, let's inspect them. Just to see if there's any traps around here. The knife room. That's what I think too. Hey, Sir John, what's up? Some game about getting gay in a boat. Exactly. This is called the Getting Gay in a Boat game. How'd you know? So 21 is just empty. It's pretty weird. I think 7 was empty as well. And 23. Miss Des Plaines. Okay. Miss Des Plaines. So have we met everyone yet? Hold on. So there's 8 people, counting the corpse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, there's also the bridge, which has the captain. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're still missing someone. Somebody else. Some mineral water. No, this is called Murder on the Mississippi. This is a Japanese port of an American computer game. It's like one of the earliest detective games where you go around and solve a mystery. There should be like a couple more rooms somewhere. We can go down from here. It's like a basement or something. Those guys look proper gay. I'm sure they are. They're gay. They're very gay. They're gay isn't happy. And 25. It's like the engine room, I guess. Okay. Take a look at that later. Does that take us to like another side or something? Oh, 27. All right, this has got the last guy. Henry Stoker. I'm pretty busy right now, but it's nice to meet you. Henry Stoker. Okay. All right, I mainly just wanted to know where all the people were. I'm going to go ahead and just reset now, because it'll be faster than walking all the way back up. All right, now hopefully we don't die anymore. I just reset. So we're going to go ahead and follow the sequence of events. We're going to find the corpse in room 4. Do 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 do. I think we should have gone the other way. Oh well. Run faster. No, Sir John, I'm pretty sure their gay is in there just really happy. I know this game, so trust me. Oh my goodness, a corpse! Oh my goodness. So we found the corpse. Now we go upstairs and get the captain. We gotta show him the corpse. And then we'll begin our investigation again and hope to not die. Whoops, what the fuck? Do 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 do. You sure walk slow in this game. You walk very slow. Alright, here's the captain. Please follow me. Alright, I get to show him the murder. Fucking turn me around. Alright, room 4. I guess there's no sense really in talking to people until we have like until we've like gotten every single person. Like we need to get every single person in our like our logbook or whatever. Okay, so Daisy's an 8. Let's meet her. There she is. Okay. Now I want to meet Judge Carter. When I yawn, I sound like a bear who's had his feelings hurt. Thanks. I'm going to take that as a compliment, Sir John. Thank you. Menage a Troy. I remember that Star Trek The Next Generation episode. I don't think there was anything in this room. Let's see. Did that dude stop following me? Okay. Whatever. That's the empty room. Okay. So room number 1 was the first pit trap that we found. But it also has a key. Just got to walk around this pit. It's right in front of that dresser. Very bad. Hopefully these are the only traps for now. Was that an episode with Troy's mother? It might have been. Yeah, I think it was. I think it was. Okay. Do we meet the... Let's make sure we meet the judge as well. I'm not sure. I think I walked in his room, but I'm not quite positive. Alright. Now down to the next floor. Do. So there's another woman in here. And to the left is this Lionel guy. Alright. He's really serious about charity. Alright, so there's a pit trap in here in front of the bed. I don't know how we... Is it maybe not possible to inspect? Let's just not go in there then. There's a dagger, but there is an item. And it is... Was it in the dresser? You didn't watch Star Trek because you're not a fucking full nerdlinger? Well, maybe you should correct that, Sir John. I think there was a bullet in here. I could be wrong. Oh, it was in the... Wait, take that bullet. Yes. How do you check your evidence? I thought there was like an evidence button. So we got that. We have the key, right? How do you check what evidence you... Oh, well. So in room number 20 is this Twilla woman. Alright, met her. Now we need to go downstairs and meet, finally, the this dude who is in the fucking bowels of the ship. Maybe he's the engineer or something. So we'll start an investigation with him. And we have... Oh, that's right. There's also, in Twilla's room... It's Twilla, right? She has... Oh, there's another item we can get. We should do that. Dick needs to reinitialize his Heisenberg compensator. I know exactly what you mean, Mr. Leo. And if Dick was cool, he'd know what you meant too. I'm just gonna inspect this. What? There's a murder. So now we have a reason, right? Okay, got that. Where's the stairs going down? There they are, in front of 14. I'll try to remember that. And now we can talk to this idiot, Henry Stoker. We'll start with him then. Good day. It is certainly a pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Sir Charles Foxworth, and this is my man Regis.
Henry Stoker. I'm pretty busy right now, but it's nice to meet you.
There's a murder.
I don't believe it. I guess I should tell you the sounds I heard from his cabin this morning. It was noisy, but he was a carouser, you know. A noisy person altogether. I might as well tell you, since you'll find out anyhow, that he was my father. There was no love lost between us, but I didn't kill him. I'd rather be left alone right now if you don't mind.
Well, really, I see. Tell me about yourself, Mr. Henry. Weirdo.
I work on a deck much of the time, sir, and in the engine room where I'm needed. I didn't notice anything unusual, but this morning we had a touch of engine trouble, so I was below decks, you see. So I wouldn't know anything about what happened.
Engine trouble, eh? You had engine trouble? You expect me to believe that?
I don't believe I've seen her yet. A new passenger, ain't she?
What about Twilla?
She's a lovely woman, sir. A lovely woman. I would never think anything bad of such a beautiful woman.
I would.
The captain? Well, I'd not say anything about the captain, sir. He's a strict person, though. A strict, stern man. That's all.
He's very stern, eh? Alright, how about this Carter idiot?
I think he's a very important judge, but I cleaned 3 brandy bottles out of his room yesterday. A drinker, I'd say, with all due respect.
But he's so respectful. Clearly the murderer? Yeah, this guy right here. I don't trust him. I don't trust this guy. How about Gladys? Who's Gladys anyway?
She's an amazingly rich person. Her cabin is filled with clothes. And the jewels she gave for the captain to put in the safe for her, you wouldn't believe. Seems like a kind woman, though.
So she had some jewels in the safe. Oh, the safe was in the captain's room. I remember that. I'll also take a look at that. Anything else you can tell me? Well, I guess I already asked you about we didn't ask you about Lionel.
Between you and me, I think he has a terrible secret. He seems, well, sad, or a bit depressed. Just an impression, of course. But he never smiles. You notice things like that. Perhaps that's why he's shooting all the time, out in front of his cabin, every morning, bang, 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 shooting at birds. It ain't natural.
So he shoots at birds. Alright, I'm going to take some notes here. Daisy. Captain. Judge Carter. Twilla. Lionel. Des Plaines. Henry Stoker. Okay, so Lionel, sad, shoots birds. Okay. Very interesting. Alright, so let's lastly inspect your room. See what we can find. There's a wastebasket here. Aha, look at this. What is it, Lord? It appears to be an oily ball of cotton, Regis. Pardon me, Henry, but would you mind if we kept that oily ball of cotton as evidence?
No, go right ahead, Mr. Foxworth.
Shall we keep it, my lord? Yes, we fucking shall. Yeah, we got the cotton. All right. Oily cotton, eh? What else can I... Oh, let's ask him about all this shit we have. So, how about this cotton?
I use cotton to clean machinery.
Okay. How about this gun box? I know my keys would open that. Oh, maybe Mikey would open that. How do I do that? We already know that key is for a jewelry box or something. What else can I talk to you about? Sharing notes. I think he's a very... Wait, what is this? Oh, it's just things that he's told us? So we can share the notes that we have with people and get their reactions, I guess. This game is boring. Even Skittle would think so, and he plays it on boring games. It's true. Skittle thinks every game is boring. So Des Plaines is rich. What else did he say? Well, whatever. And we've got to solve a mystery, Sir John. Come on, don't you want to be part of the mystery-solving process? So, who next? Let's talk to Lionel next. First, tell me about yourself. Alright, take that note. Now tell me about the victim. Nothing interesting about him, huh? Ask about everyone. He says he doesn't know her. He doesn't know Daisy. She's a very attractive woman, certainly. Very quiet and modest, reserved. Perhaps she leads men on, I wouldn't know. Too old for that sort of thing, you know. One can't help but feel sorry for her. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. About the captain. Captain strikes me as a crude man. Oh yeah, we read that already. Sure, I'll write that down. Henry is a sad young man, pathetic and lost. Oh, he's supposed to be young? Well, he is that guy's son, so I guess that makes sense. Yet I feel a strange affinity for him. I'd say he was sorely tempted, tried, and perhaps in the fires of temptation itself. He reminds me of a wild animal. That's really weird. Okay. If you say so. Yeah, he says that Judge Carter is like evil dude. About Gladys. She is filled with strange hungers and odd longings, I think. Oh, that's weird. Alright. I guess that's it then. Specs. What do you think about this cotton? Smells of that wonderful perfume Gladys was wearing. What? The cotton smells like the perfume Gladys was wearing. Gladys smells like oil? Wait a second. Wait, which one is Gladys? Is that Des Plaines? Who the fuck is Gladys? That's... okay. Des Plaines is Gladys. So she smells like oil, apparently. And we got that from Lionel. That seems important. The plot thickens. The plot gets oily. Doesn't look very secure. Okay. A jewelry box key. Alright. You couldn't kill a bird with that bullet. He really likes to kill birds. Weird. Anything else we can talk to you about? I don't think so. Share notes? I'm not going to do any of that right now. Okay, so I guess we're done with him for now. Well, maybe we should go talk to this Gladys person. We'll ask her about the oil. This is my cabin. It's private. If I wanted you to come in, I would not have invited you. I did not invite you. Please leave, or I shall scream for the captain and have you thrown out. Shut up. I have to talk to you. Tell me about yourself. Me? Why, I'm just a simple widow. I have keen hearing. I will say that. Heard a splash in the morning. Something falling overboard, I thought. Other than that, I'm a simple woman. Of course, I do own things. Quite a few things. Horses, and some small mining interests. Silver and gold and such. And riverboats. I do love those old riverboats. And one or two houses here and there. I love fine homes, don't you? But then who doesn't? Okay, so she's rich. She's a rich bitch. You understand that? So how about this victim? Tell me about him. What victim? Has there been a murder? Yes, Madame Des Plaines. I'm afraid Relay Cartwright the third has been slain. Dead? Why, that dashing man, so handsome, such a gentleman. Raised the finest horses in America and the finest cotton. And so rich, too. Who could ask more of a man than that fine family and great wealth? Maybe share the bird-killing note and see what she has to say about that. The bird-killing note. Wow, you think she likes animals? Well, let's ask her about everybody else first. Never met her. Okay. A common thing. From the West, too. She has no class. No class at all. No education. No style. What can you expect of such common folk, though? The captain, a fine man. Capable, generous, gracious, polite. Don't you believe those rumors now? He's a good man, despite what anyone says. A good man. After all, gambling is a gentleman's diversion. I gave him my jewels to keep in the ship safe, so I should hope he's an honest man. So her jewels are in the safe. Interesting. I guess. I don't know how it's relevant, though. I don't associate with people of that sort. He's a laborer. A member of the crew. I'm insulted you would ask me about such as he. I think he's been making love to that young Smallwood Trollop, though. Such goings on. I'll say no more. Okay. Whatever. He's a laborer. Rich bitches to kill her. Maybe. Judge Carter's an outstanding legal mind. A veritable Solon. A Cicero. An Oliver Wendell Holmes. A Pericles of the courtroom. Blah, 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 blah. I asked you about yourself already. Okay. Lionel's an old silly, a foof. But underneath it all, he's a bit dull, you know? Doesn't get out in society at all. Not at all. I keep telling him, get out. Make something of yourself. But he hides all the time. Now why do you suppose he does such a thing? I don't know. I don't think it really matters. Alright, how about this? This cotton. You smell like this cotton. Smells of my favorite perfume. Oil? It's really weird. I thought it was oil. It's really strange. I do have a jewel box quite... I used to have a jewel box quite like that. Oh, interesting. Maybe that is her jewel box. Can we try to open it? I don't know how to do that, though. Share note. So what should we share? Wait, which one is Henry? Oh yeah, Henry Stoker. Let's say what... Here, let's... Okay, no, alright. All right. No with Lionel. Well, I did. I didn't really have anything with the. I mean. Oh yeah, there was something about she heard a splash. She heard a splash. That's probably important. Do we have something about him shooting birds? I don't remember. But I mean, I don't see how that'd be relevant anyway. No, nothing. Alright, well, let's go talk to Twilla. Let's go talk to Twilla. We're getting the info. Didn't she come on board recently? A pretty young trollop. Okay. My, this river air makes me sleepy. Why I slept and slept. This morning, for example, I slept until almost 10. That seems relevant. Hold on a second. Let me just check something. You only get 3 notes per person. I guess you only get... Why do I have... I don't know exactly what you mean. So you're not supposed to... Okay. Oh, this is weird with the note-taking. It only records the last 3 things that you took. If you take notes on something like irrelevant, then it replaces other things. So... Fuck, man. Like... We took notes. We took I don't know exactly what you mean as a note, and it's not going to obviously help with anything. So, and it won't let us get the same dialogue again. So if you lose an important note, you just cannot get it back, right? Well, that fucking sucks. All right, this is not good. This note system sucks. I mean, I guess that must have been what it was like in the original game. So you're only supposed to keep the relevant notes. Damn it. Crap, I should not have taken that. I probably already, like, I may have already screwed myself. Why the fuck does he throw away his notes? Like, that seems relevant, but... Given the C64 has more... that or hardware limitations? I don't know. That could... I mean, it could be. I don't know if the C64 version is different, but that definitely sucks. There's the bird shooting. All right. Wait, hold on. Let me ask you about... Well, everything, but especially the gun box. It smells of that cologne I borrowed from Daisy. Everyone says that about the cologne. Cologne, huh? Oh, you borrowed it. That's my jewelry box. Okay. How the fuck do we open it? I don't know how to open it. I don't know. Alright. Who else can we talk to? Let's go back upstairs. Okay, so number 8 has what's her name? Reminds me of my grandma's gumbo. She seems like she wouldn't know anything about anything. I believe he must be the captain of this little old ship. I didn't know it was gonna like overwrite our notes. We could only keep 3. That fucking sucks. Yeah, she basically knows nothing about anything. Was I supposed to ask her about the murder first? Shit, I better re-ask her about all these people. So we can't get anything out of her. I mean, I could ask her about these items, I guess. They'll talk about old things again if you revisit the room. I don't think so, because look. See? No, they won't. Once you get the dialogue the first time, anytime you ask them after that, they just say, I've said all I will say. We left and re-entered the room and did not change it. So I think that if you need, those notes can be lost forever, very easily. So that's just, maybe the instruction manual, talks about that. But looks like we've already fucked the game up, probably. Sucks. It looks like you can get like a lot more items too, based on the size of my inventory. I don't know where you would find all these items. Alright, first of all, tell me about the victim. Can't take notes on that. He says he knows the victim, or he helped him out with the legal trouble once. That's interesting. Tell me about yourself. Traveling on business, okay.
Twilla Smallworth. Let me see. Smallworth. Yes, I believe she's a vulgar young thing, though, isn't she? The way she dresses and all. I heard she comes from Nevada, though. I'd never met her before this trip.
Okay, that does not seem relevant.
A fine man.
I'll take notes on that. He had legal trouble.
Stoker, riffraff of the rowdiest sort, lower class, uneducated, untrustworthy, and unfortunate. Dishonest, I'd say, and I'm a shrewd judge of character, if I may say such a statement. A shrewd judge, sir. He wouldn't even tell me where one of our next stops was. You see it around the eyes, the criminal proclivities. Don't know anything specific about him, of course, just the type.
Well, that seems irrelevant. Okay. What else can you tell me? Idiot.
Mrs. Desplaines, Gladys, is one of the finest women I've ever had the pleasure of engaging in salubrious conversation. A fine, upright, moral, well-preserved, humanitarian woman of impeccable background.
So you're certainly above all opprobrium in all matters great and small. No one knows how her husband died, though. A curious incident that, by all accounts, curious. I'll take notes on that. That seems interesting. Okay. How about Lionel? Mr. Humphreys is not what he seems. What does he seem? He seems to be a great philanthropist, a public philanthropist, a very public philanthropist. I repeat myself a lot. I repeat myself all the time. I repeat myself. I suspect he is a great miser. Blah, 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 blah. I suspect he turns a profit on his charity, eh? Whatever. What do you know about this gun box? How about this cotton? Oh, is that what you're going to say about everything? Okay. One more person to talk to, and then we have to, hopefully the lost note. Probably they are. Probably we can't win the game now, is my guess. Because it only records 3, and some of those people I recorded like a whole bunch of notes. Like way more than 3. So that, just probability-wise, the chances of us losing something critical is probably very, very high. Many more murder. I know there are. I'm gonna try to play all the ones that we can play, but I might just have to start using guides for them more liberally. I mean, we did try to play through Portopia as much as we could blind, but at a certain point we kind of just needed a guide for that game. All right. So talk to this guy. Tell me about this victim. Okay, now tell me about yourself. That doesn't seem relevant. All right, how about Daisy? That checks out. I'm not going to take notes on that. How about Twilla? How about Henry? Illegitimate son. Well, that seems important. I will take that note. How about Carter? A famous judge, Judge Carter. Old Death Head, they used to call him. That doesn't seem important. How about Gladys? Old Battle Axe. A sour lady with bad manners. Okay. And Lionel? A great philanthropist, a humanitarian. And he shoots birds. Okay. Which we've heard from everybody. Okay, so let's see if we can... Well, let me ask about... Hold on. Actually, let's check out this safe if we can. There's definitely something there. What the fuck? I can't look at the safe? That's weird. What else can we look at? Alright, well, now what the fuck do we do? I don't know. Thinking about these clues, what should be our next move? We've talked to everyone. What was suspicious? I mean, the cotton ball, the smelling like her perfume, that's weird. I don't know what to... The box? How do I open that box? I don't know, man. I am lost now. Alright, is it time to look at the guide? I'm just gonna look at it. Talk to the tailor about the victim. Look at the table on the right. Take the case. To Helen about Nelson. Take her testimony about Nelson. We got the bullet. We got the... Wait, case? Is that the box that we have? Yeah, we have that. This is the... Where is the safe? Where's this safe where the key is for? Well, there's a safe in that room, but I don't know how to interact with it. I don't know how to do the interaction in this game. We have a box and we have a key, but I don't know how to try to open the box. Like, there's no option for that. That seems like a thing that you would want to do, but... She won't let me do it. Alright, time to go to the guide. Talk to Helen about Nelson. Take her who the fuck is Nelson? I guess I should have got these people's full names. Who the fuck is Nelson and Helen? Does it say the names of the people somewhere in here? Daisy, the captain. Captain is Taylor, I think. Captain Taylor? Nelson, I don't know who Nelson is. Is that the judge? Henry, obviously we know Henry Stoker, we know him. The victim. William. Who's William? Helen. Who is Helen? Gladys Desplain is named Gladys maybe Helen Twilla? Carter. Carter is Judge Carter. So who is that? Who are we missing? Lionel's not mentioned here. And Helen is not mentioned here. Or I should say Twilla is not mentioned here. Daisy is mentioned. Taylor is not mentioned. There's no Taylor. Wait. Okay, so Lionel and Twilla are names that are not on here. Daisy is, the captain is the captain? No, the captain is not on there either. But Carter is Gladys Desplains. What the fuck? Gladys Desplains is not even on here. Stupid guide? What? It's not going to be any good if I don't know who is who. How the fuck? Gladys Desplains. Does she have a different name? So confused. So confused. Alright, I could probably tell by which... Oh, it says room 23. So, by Helen, it means Desplains. Okay. Maybe they changed... The names might be different in the Japanese version, I suppose. I guess that must be it. Should we reset? Well, for right now, I don't know. We don't know if we screwed ourselves up yet. So, for right now, let's just keep going and see how far we can get. This is not necessarily a long game if you know what to do. So, room 23. Helen, talk to Helen about Nelson. Take her talent. Well, we've already presumably done that. Who the fuck is Nelson? We don't know who Nelson is. I'm gonna put down Helen next to her name. Alright, I don't know. So, presumably, we either have that or we don't. If we don't have that, then it's game over. Then what? Talk to William about Helen. Room 15. Room 15. So, it's calling Lionel William. Alright. Talk to William about Helen. Don't take his testimony. What? Don't take his testimony. What the fuck? Go to room 25. That's Henry. Look in front of the machine to find a hook. If it doesn't show you, they're probably a few steps far away. Oh, okay. Yeah, I should have figured that you'd have to investigate that room to find something. You gotta find a hook? Where the fuck is the hook? What? Look in front of the machine to find a hook. If it doesn't show, you are probably a few steps too far away. In front of the machine to find a hook. Yeah, I would probably never find this if I didn't know it was here. What the fuck does it mean, in front of the machine? Give me more specific directions, guide. Fucking guide. I'm like more mad with this guide than with the fucking game. In front of the machine. Where's the front? What the fuck? Do you think that's sufficient directions for me to know what the fuck you're talking about? What do you mean look in front of the machine? Fuck you, guide. You're a piece of shit. What the... What is front? Where's the front? Where's the back? I mean, you would think it would mean, like, in the middle somewhere. Like, you would think, like, right here or something. But... Machine outside before this door. Well, but it says specifically, go to room 25, then look in front of the machine. I mean, I'll maybe it's fucked up directions, but the guide says, go to room 25, look in front of the machine to find a hook. So I don't think that that's the case. I'll check anyway, though. Is it in the next room? No, that was that was the right room. The next room is just Henry. What is with this bullshit, man? 25? No, this is room 25 right here. There is no other room 25. It has doors on, but like two different sides. Well, no, it's not linked with 27. It's just that there's one side of the room and then there's the other side. Like there's two different like hallways basically that it's linked to, and they both link to 25 and 27. I might just have to give up on this game at this rate. Like, this is fucking nuts. Either this guide is an absolute piece of worthless shit, or I don't even know. Look in front of the machine. If it doesn't show, you're probably just a few steps away. Oh, I'm just a few steps away. Oh, thanks, guide. Wow, great directions. Don't worry, guys. I'm just a few steps away. Whoever wrote this guide, I hate you. I hate you. You suck at writing guides. There must be something. Maybe it didn't appear because I didn't do something. Okay. So, you must need... Alright. I think I understand. I'm gonna reset. No, actually... No, I don't think that's what it means, but I do think that we needed a specific testimony to make it appear. Which we obviously don't have, so that means the game's impossible. So we're just going to have to start the game over. This time I'm going to follow these directions in this guide to the letter. I'm going to follow the directions to the letter, and then I'm assuming that the hook should show up. Alright, go to room 1. It's probably one... Oops, forgot about that. Forgot about that little pit trap there. I'll try to not forget about that this time. Alright, so first we're going to go to room 1 and get the key. Do. I still like this game. Well, I mean, I guess whoever wrote this assumed that you would follow the instructions. But still, they could have been more specific about things. So you can examine evidence in your own room. In your own room. Oh, you examine evidence in your own room. Oh, that's what... Ugh. I thought there was an option like that. Was it this one? Wait, what was our room again? Where did we start? Was it 9? Must have been 9. Wait, or was it this one? I wish I'd known about this. Close streamer trunk, examine clues. Close streamer trunk, examine clues. Alright. Well, that's good to know. Hey, Briggan, what's up? Welcome to the murder that's happening on the Mississippi. Still at work? Yeah, sounds pretty sweet, Briggan. Bring me one, huh? Okay. That sounds good. I want to go to Sonic. Too bad I don't currently have a car because Jennifer is out. She's out right now. And I'm a little hungry too. What time is it? We've been playing this game for a while, which is one reason why I kind of want to just hurry up and finish it. To pick me up one? Nah, she won't be back till late, so I'll have to fend for myself. I'll probably just order some food. So now we go to room 4. Oh, by Nelson? So Nelson is supposed to be the captain. Okay. Nelson is the captain. That's confusing. The guide is just like, it's using like weird names. I'm wondering if that comes from the Commodore 64 version or if the translation is different. But now we know the actual names it's referring to. So let's talk to him about the victim now. Okay. Now we go to room 16. Good news. You got to level 38. Oh, nice. Wow, so you're close to the end, huh? Oh, good job, Bergen. I'm sure you'll beat it soon. So this is the room with the knife. We better dodge. Whew. Okay, that was close. And we'll keep the bullet. Now room 20. Oh, it's calling Twilla Taylor. I wonder if Twilla is supposed to be Taylor? Maybe it's just a weird translation? That's pretty strange. So we talked to her about the victim. And now we look at the table. Got it. Okay. Now we go to room 23. Twi'lek from Star Wars? Yes, that's it. Her name is Twi'lek, exactly. 23. Man, I'm getting hungry. I am definitely getting hungry. Fetch you some mineral water. Alright, so we need to talk to her about Nelson, which is... Nelson, it means the captain. Tell me about the captain. Alright, we need to take notes. He's an honest man. Okay, got it. Now to room 25. Oh, we got a 15. We gotta go to 15 first and talk to William about Helen. Which is Gladys. Right? Yeah. Strange hungers and odd longings. Apparently that's an important note. Oh, I'm supposed to not take that? What the fuck? Oh, it says don't take his... Crap. I was supposed to not take his testimony. Oh, well, hopefully that doesn't matter. Oh, god damn it. I misread the guide. Oops. Did I just screw myself? Well, find out. Alright, go. So go to room 25. So now apparently we can go find the hook in front of the machine. Supposedly. And if we can't, I don't know. There is a YouTube video. I guess we could look at that as well. Oh god, not this shit again. I'm sure that taking that testimony shouldn't be the reason, right? It doesn't make any sense. What the fuck, dude? Ah, what the fuck with this game? Or more accurately, what the fuck with this fucking guide? It is a guide for the Famicom version, not like the C64 version or anything like that. It's even got a translation. So next we're supposed to go to Henry, talk to Henry about Taylor. Talk to Henry about the victim. Empty the trash, take the cloth. Talk to Carter, take his testimony. Walk to the desk, investigate evidence. I'm so confused. So confused. How are we not finding this? Alright, let's check the video online. I think that the Famicom version is on here. Here we go. Okay. It's in Japanese, but should work for us. Alright, here we go. Now let's see exactly where he goes. There. Right here. That's the spot where you're supposed to stand. Alright, let's try this again. My god, that guide is a piece of trash. What? That is so bizarre. Huh? What the hell? Maybe the translation breaks the game or something. I want to try something. I'm wondering if maybe the translation like actually breaks the game. Let's try playing the original Japanese version real quick. This is super weird. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Sapphire Drew, but if that's the case, I followed the guide pretty much to the letter, except I took a note that I was supposed to not take. But that shouldn't matter. That really... I mean, I doubt that's why, so... I mean, maybe it is, but that would be insane. Otherwise, I pretty much did with the... I mean, maybe I missed a step. I could go... Maybe? Well, let's try... Let's see what happens if we try to do this in the Japanese version. Wait, which one is inspect again? Actually, not sure. And I guess it must be some sort of prerequisite. I know, but I don't think we missed any steps, though. It's just really weird. Okay. Yeah, it's not appearing here either. Well, okay, let me... Hold on. Go to room 1. Walk around the area in front of the dresser. Take the key. We had the key. Leave the room. Oh, we're supposed to look in front of the door to notice something. In front of room 4. Oh, I didn't do that. Oh, this game. Alright, fucking fine. Alright, starting over again. Yeah, I did miss something. Oh, well. Oh, well. Okay, Brigand. Talk to you later. Man, I'm getting so hungry, too. Maybe I should go ahead and order some food. Or I might just go out and get something. I don't know. Probably should use save states to keep repetition and frustration down. No, we can't use save states, Sapphire. It's not allowed. If we use save states, then we wouldn't be able to call the game beaten. And then there'd be no point in playing it, you know? Oh, we may as well just quit right now. If we were gonna, I mean, we may as well, if we were gonna use save states, we may as well just like watch that video. Which we could do, but I don't want to do that. So we're supposed to, apparently we're supposed to inspect right here. There's something dangling, but I can't seem to reach it. What the fuck? How are you supposed to know to do that? Ridiculous. I don't see any kind of graphical indication about that. That's what we missed. Yeah, no, we don't. I mean, I will make saves of things for bookmarking in case, you know, in case later I want to go back to it. But we can never load a save state. The moment that we load a save state, then the whole run that we're doing is invalidated because it's cheating. We could use. I mean, you know, we for the same reason we don't want to use Game Genie codes. I mean, using a guide is one thing, but mechanical cheating is something we never want to do. I mean, at least not during, you know, our actual legit run, like playthrough of the game. Doing it outside of that is fine as well. I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of. I feel like we've seen enough. Maybe we should just like, in case of user error or unfair death. No, I mean, if there's a death, we just have to start over. Maybe we should just like give up on this game anyway. I don't know if I really want to play through it. It just seems like a lot of. I guess it won't take that much longer. Well, we'll just do it. So we need to talk to him about the victim. I mean, it is true that beating the game using the guide is not much of an accomplishment, but at least it technically counts as beating it. Plus, we can actually show off the game. Which I want to do. At least get the hook. We need to figure out what we did wrong. Yeah. No, I'll play through it, I guess. It shouldn't take that much longer, as long as I just don't fuck anything up, which hopefully I won't. So we asked her about the victim. You look at this table. You take this. We took the case. Now to room 23. Talk to Helen about Nelson. Take her testimony. That's the captain, right? Yeah. We need to take this testimony. All right, note taken. Now to room 15, talk to William about Helen. And for some reason we need to do this but not take his testimony, which is strange. I don't know what the meaning of that is, but we'll do it. About Helen. I'm going to press A to cancel. We did not take his testimony. I don't know why we do that. Okay. So now it's time to go get that hook. By hook or by crook, we'll get that hook. So we looked at the thing outside of room 4. I'm assuming that's what makes the hook spawn. It's really weird. It's really strange that that's how you make this spawn. I don't see the connection. And I don't see why you would look there in the first place. Shall we keep it? A gaff pole. I would never figure that out. Never. Okay, now to room 27. Talk to Henry about Taylor. And Taylor is Twila. It says don't take his testimony. Talk to Henry about the victim. It doesn't say whether we should take this testimony or not. I'll take it. I'm assuming that that's important, so I'll go ahead and... Oh, it doesn't give you the option. Oh, I see. Okay. Look through the trash. Hey, welcome back, Tam. I'm really... You're tired. I'm really hungry. But I gotta keep playing. We gotta beat this murder in the Mississippi game. Inspect. Take the cotton ball. Okay. Go to room 9. Yeah, so we're trying to play through this murder in the Mississippi game. But it does have some weird, really obtuse stuff that you would never figure out. So, we're just using a guide right now. So how did your day go, Tam? So we go into room 9. We need to talk to Carter about Henry and take his testimony. Talk about Henry. Riff-raff of the rowdiest sort. That doesn't seem important to me, but apparently that's important, so I'm going to take that note. I don't know why. Now to room 3. Okay. Oh, that's our room. So we need to do some investigating now of our equipment. Okay, so... Oh, you have to walk to the desk. Oh, does it matter? You have to place the items to research on the table by clicking on it. Okay. It cycles from the shelf, table, and back to the right side. It's a little sluggish in response, and you try to click different spots around the icon if it does not budge. Place the key and the case on the table. Okay. The key and the case on the table. Investigate. How do we invest it? Oh, did that do it? So we found the Derringer. Place just the open case on the desk. Investigate twice to find a newspaper. Okay. The key has opened the box, Regis. Yes, my lord. A Derringer pistol is within, my lord. A matching Derringer is missing, perhaps, Regis. Yes, my lord. One of them is missing. And one of them is missing, Regis. Yes, my lord. Missing. What have we here, Regis? A false bottom. A false bottom indeed, my lord. In the box. In the box, Regis. Something inside the false bottom fell out. Yes, my lord. Something fell out. Overtly complicated combination system. Yep. I mean, perhaps this is what it was like on the original C64. So we got the newspaper. Place the cloth on the table. Investigate it. Okay. The cloth on the table. Investigate. By thundering pollywogs, Regis. Yes, my lord. An oily cotton ball. It smells of perfume, Regis. It is a gun cleaning cotton, my lord. Someone has been cleaning a gun, Regis. Brilliant, lord, your lordship. They've used perfume to clean the gun. Oh, I see. I see. That's an important clue. Okay. Return to the room. So now we need to go back to room 4. Now we're figuring something out. See if the bullet fits in the gun. Nah. The guy didn't say to do it. It'd probably just be like, oh, it fits or something. Or it doesn't. Yeah, it might have been text commands, and I don't know. We did look at that version yesterday, but oh, so we need to look at on the area before room 4 again. Look, my lord, with this gap, I can reach that object dangling on the rail. Egod, Regis, it's the broken stock of a small gun on a chain. Shall we keep at it, my lord? Shall we? Yeah. Do we? Very well, my lord. I'll put it in my pocket. Okay, so we got that. Apparently it's a handle. Alright, now back to room 15. We need to talk to William again. Okay, you. We're going to talk to you about Henry. He's a sour man, sir. No money, no manners, no mind at all. An ignorant laborer, it would seem. We need to take this note. And we need to talk to you about the victim. Okay. Now we search the dresser, apparently. We didn't find anything before. We definitely searched this before and we did not find anything, but now we did. Aha! Look at this. What is it, my lord? It appears to be a pistol, Regis. Pardon me, Mr. Humphreys, but would you mind if we kept this pistol as evidence? No, go right ahead, Mr. Foxworth. Shall we keep it? Sure. As slow as Ghostbusters? I know. At least there aren't stupid ghosts chasing us now. That's weird. We definitely searched... I think we searched that dresser before. I thought we did, but I guess it materializes when the game needs it to. So back to room 23. Talk to Helen about Williams. Shut up. Alright, tell me about... Who's Williams again? Williams is Lionel. Okay. What? Oh, we're supposed to show Helen the memo about Williams. Oh, I don't want to take this note then. Okay, so now we're supposed to actually show notes. Share notes. Share with her the memo about Williams. About Williams? Which one is that? Williams is Mr. Humphreys, right? He's a sour man? No, not that one. Which one is that? Maybe it's this one? No, that's not it. Huh? Wait, what? Huh? What? What the fuck? The memo about Williams. Who said something about... Williams is Lionel, right? Who said something about him? Did I miss a testimony? Helen. William about the victim. I'm confused. About who are we supposed to talk to about Williams? We haven't talked to anyone about Williams. Nobody. We haven't talked to a single okay, well, if that's the case, then we just talked to William about Helen and we took his testimony. So maybe we're supposed to show... But I did it already. Oh, fuck. It must mean the note that we took from Williams, not about Williams. This fucking guide is garbage. I'm telling you, this guide is garbage. Show Helen the memo... Well, I don't know. Maybe I mean, that's the only thing that I could think that would make sense. The thing that... Wait. How come it's not in here? Wait, hold on. Or no, that's not the right one. No, don't take that note. Fuck. God damn it. I don't like this game. What was the fucking... Who's Mr. Humphreys? Which one... Is he not in here? Like, I'm confused. Where's that note that we took? He's a sour man, sir. No money, no manners, no mind at all. Was that the judge? Using guys to play games. I mean, we could just give up on it, Tam. That's the alternative. We could give up on it if you want. I'm fine. You know, honestly, I might just give up on the game. Well, that's the judge. Who the fuck is Mr. Humphreys? I'm so confused by these names. I thought that was Lionel, a.k.a. Williams. What? What the fuck is this shit? How did I get to that? This blank space. That's weird. Does selector start do anything? Does B do anything? No. Oh, no. So if I go to this blank space, I have a bunch of things from... What's your name? I don't know why I have that. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Let me go back to Lionel, aka Williams, and just try talking to him again. Like, I'm pretty sure that his note about Helen, maybe we didn't take his testimony and we thought we did. So we want to talk to you about Helen again. Are you going to tell me some bullshit like you already told me maybe I missed this. Or I did the wrong thing. Maybe I missed this? I might have missed this, I guess. I guess I must have. That's really weird. I guess I missed that. Okay, so that explains that then. Where the fuck is it, man? Mr. Humphreys. It must be this one. I'm supposed to share this. She seems unsatisfied. Lionel's such a foof, but he does compliment me so. He told me how much he liked me. That cologne Twilla loaned me. I'm going to have to purchase some of that fragrance the next time I'm in Paris. Take her testimony. Alright, I'm taking her testimony. That was it. Now back to 20. Show Taylor the second memo about Helen. Second memo about Helen. Do you mean... See, it's really confusing the way it's written. I don't know if that means about or from Helen, but I think it means from Helen. Or no, does that make sense? Yeah, no, I know which one it means. So it means from Helen, not about Helen. Okay, I'm gonna pretend like the person who wrote this guide. I'm gonna pretend like they're right here. Here's their head right here. Okay, all right, they're right here. Slap! From Helen, not about Helen. Do you not understand that's an important difference? Fuck you! Learn how to write! Okay. Anyway. I'm pretty sure it means this one. Yes, I did loan her the Ada Magnolia cologne, but after she gave it back, that young Daisy Dupree asked for it. So, of course I returned it to her. Take her testimony. Okay. Go to room 27. Makes me mad. Yeah, I'm not really enjoying this game. This game is, I just don't like this game, to be honest. Like, I like, it seems charming at first, but to actually play, this game is not, it's just like, it is a lot of trial and error and just like, bail out. Maybe I should, I mean, I could, but it won't take that much longer to just like go through this guide and just, bad guides or karma for using guides. I mean, yeah, you could say that, but again, the alternative is to just stop playing the game. Like, there's only two choices. I mean, I could. Would you rather I just stop playing? Because there's no way we could play through this without this guide. This guy's walked a bit faster. Because this is not NES Mania, you know? We don't have to actually beat all the games. We're just checking out the games. Yeah, I like yeah, but I think that Shadowgate is a better game than this. I played Shadowgate. And I think that Shadowgate, yeah, it has lots of its own bullshit as well, but at least in Shadowgate, it doesn't take forever to slowly walk around the boat. And also, Shadowgate is hard to, like, screw yourself so that you make the game impossible. I think it is possible to maybe make that game impossible, but you have to kind of go out of your way. Whereas this game, it's extremely easy. And you have no way of knowing like which piece of information is. So honestly, I think this game is way worse on the trial and error than Shadowgate. Although Shadowgate is bigger and there's more... Yeah, Shadowgate does have good... I mean, this game has okay music. Like, I like the music in this game, but it's just... Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so where were we? Show him the note about Carter. So it means the note from Carter. About how he's riffraff. With all due respect, you'd think a man like that would be above suspicion. Yet he kept asking me about the stops we make. I wouldn't tell him a thing. Those are the captain's decisions to make. And we want to take this testimony. By the way, if I press the wrong button on any of these, and I don't take a testimony I should, the game is instantly unwinnable, and I've got to start the whole game over. If that happens, I'm quitting. Hey, welcome back, Brigand. You can't hear it? You should be able to hear the... Well, can you hear it now? It only plays in certain scenes. You should be able to hear music now. If you can't hear music now, then something is... Let me just make sure that now you've got me paranoid. The music is playing. Oh no, it's really... Oh, it was quiet this whole time. This game is mechanically similar to Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Yeah, I prefer Who Framed Roger Rabbit as well. Damn it! Damn it, I had the music turned down again. I forgot to turn it back up. I am an idiot! That makes me really... it makes me so sad because we played through the rest of Ginga Densha with the music like turned down and you probably can't even hear it on stream. Oh man, yeah, this is a translation. I'm so depressed now. Why? Why did nobody say anything about there being no music when I was playing that game? Oh my god, fuck. I've got to stop doing that. It's just... God damn it. It's so depressing. Turn the volume down. Why, you think it's too loud now? No, let's just have it really loud. I don't know. Don't you like having loud music? Dude, it sounds... It's better now. Okay, show him... Alright, Henry. Talk to Henry about Taylor. I'm in love with Miss Smallworth. Don't take his testimony. Okay. Alright, not too much longer now. Wes Copeland said he counted 73 Famicom RPGs that have no translation. Interesting. Well, we'll do the best we can to like check out all those games and see what we can see. I mean, obviously, if a game is not going to be beatable, then you'll just move on. That's fine. It's so depressing. I'm still depressed about the fact that we didn't have... I mean, this game is one thing, but not having the music on the end of that last video for Ginga Densho, that really sucks. That really sucks. I feel so demoralized now. Like, I barely have the motivation to, like, keep playing this. It really sucks. Oh, man. I'm such an idiot. Why did I... God, I swore I would not do that anymore, but then I was like, oh, well, I wanted to just, like, play a game while I was, like, watching a stream, so I turned it down, and I was like, I won't forget this time. But I forgot, like a moron. I've really got to, like, seriously, I'm never turning the volume down on this emulator again. Never. Never. Because I'll always forget. Because I'm an idiot. God damn it. It sucks so much. Show Nelson the memo about... Put a post-it on your screen. That's no point. Yeah, there's no use crying, but... It just sucks. I know. Yeah, you're right. So, show Nelson the memo about Henry. Okay. Show him the memo about Henry. Henry told me that Judge Carter was... Yeah, maybe the music is a little loud. I'll turn it down a little bit. He told me that Judge Carter was asking about the stops, but of course he's not allowed to discuss course matters with the passengers. We stop at different places all the time, depending on what they signal to us on the shore. Miss Dupree was asking the same question not long ago. She said she wanted to mail a letter for Miss Smallworth. Take this testimony. B to take notes. Show Nelson the first memo about Helen. From Helen. About the captain, obviously. She's a partner in this steamship line, as am I. This is not the sort of information that should get out, you understand. I've got her jewelry in the safe at this moment, and frankly, I don't like the responsibility. I've opened the safe so you can have a look. I must ask that you don't handle the jewels, though. Alright, we will not take this testimony, as the guide says. She's opened the safe now. Talk to Nelson about the victim. Okay. We should speak no ill of the dead, but I'm not sure he was as much a gentleman as he pretended. I think he had designs on that poor woman, Twilla. I've heard talk about him, you see. Okay. Look in the safe. Look in the safe. Ah, look at this. What is it, my lord? It appears to be a rail ticket to Nevada Regis. Pardon me, Captain Overbright, but would you mind if we kept that rail ticket to Nevada as evidence? No, go right ahead, Mr. Foxworth. Yeah, let's keep it. Okay. All right, we got the ticket. Go to room 8. This is the kind of game you consider speed running? That's funny. I'm sure there's no world record. You have to look it up. Wait for my walkthrough? Yeah, there you go. This game is not fun to play, but I guess you could... It would be pretty easy to route, I guess. Yeah, I'm using a guide. I mean, because the game is... Well, there's just a lot of obtuse stuff, and there's a lot of things where if you do something wrong, the game becomes unwinnable, but you have no way to know. You know, that kind of thing. So, like, honestly, without a guide, there's no hope of us finding out anything in this game. So it's either use a guide or, like, move on to the next game, you know? Like... I know, I don't want to I prefer to not use a guide, but... Talk to Daisy about the victim. But we would just, if we didn't use it, we would just, literally, we'd be done with this game now. Yeah, the King... No, honestly, much, much worse than King's Quest, as far as that goes. Like, King's Quest usually is pretty obvious when you've made your game unwinnable. Usually. This game, like, the slightest mistake. Like, you talk to a person and you don't take their testimony, or you take some useless testimony, and your whole game is unwinnable. And you have no way of knowing which testimony is useful or not. So, like what the fuck what are you supposed to do? I mean, it's a short game, so you're probably supposed to just play through it over and over and over and over again, but kind of weird to have so many soft locks. It's because it's a very early, it's based on a very early PC game, and I think you're meant to play through the game over and over and over again from the beginning, just like trying every little thing, you know? Like, the game is not very substantial, it's small, but you have to do the exact... That's just... It's very, very early game design. Like, this is a very early adventure game, so... But yeah, I mean, I agree. It's not... Right now, it's not very fun to play. So anyway, talk to Daisy about the victim. Okay. Tell me about the victim. He probably would have liked my Auntie Pearl's okra gumbo. Show Daisy the memo about Nelson. Okay. Also, this guide I'm following is garbage, and it's written poorly. And when it says things like, show Daisy the memo about Nelson, what it means is, show her the memo from Nelson. Which is really fucking confusing. Okay, so, share... Don't take the testimony. Show her the memo from Nelson. Nelson is the captain. Also, the guide uses different names from... Well, this translation uses different names from the guide that I'm following, which is also confusing, but we've got that sorted out, I think. You're having fun? If you're having fun, then that's the important thing. Anyway, we're almost done with the game as long as we don't make some... unless we've made a mistake already. Which hopefully we haven't. So, Nelson. Nelson is the captain. So, the captain. This one. Henry told me that Judge Carter was asking about the stops. Why, yes. I did have a letter to mail for Miss Smallworth. It seems so important to her. If y'all like it, it's in my dresser. Don't take the testimony. Makes sense, because all we need to do is, like, look in the dresser. Oh, we're supposed to also show her the memo about Taylor. Okay. Share notes about... Taylor is Twilla. Right? Yeah. From Twilla. And Twilla is Miss Smallworth. Why, yes, I did loan her the cologne, but after she... Why, yes, she did loan me her perfume. I'd like to buy some more for my Auntie Pearl, who makes the most delicious okra. Oh, but y'all already know about that, don't you? If y'all like the bottle, why, I've put it in my dresser. So we don't want to take that testimony. Okay. Look in the dresser. Look in the dresser. It appears to be an envelope ready to be mailed, Regis. Pardon me, Daisy Dupree, but would you mind if you kept that envelope ready to be mailed? I'm enjoying the mystery. Yeah, I mean, I'm interested to... I guess I'm interested to hear, like, how the story goes. No, go right ahead, Mr. Foxworth. Shall we keep it, my lord? Yes, we should. Look in the dresser again, of course. Ah, look at this. What is it, my lord? It appears to be a bottle of Eau de Magnolia cologne. Regis, pardon me, Daisy Dupree, but would you mind if you get this cologne? Sure, go right ahead. Okay. My pockets are full. Ugh. Really? Oh, man. The guy didn't say anything about, like... Fuck. Alright, well, hopefully that won't disappear or something, because if it disappears, I'm going to be mad. Which way do we want to go to get around the other side? We've got to go back to our room and probably drop off one of the items. Did it say something about dropping off an item before? Maybe it did and I missed it. So we got to go drop off one of the items, then go back for the perfume, and then go back to our room again. Okay, so I'm going to take some of this useless stuff and drop it in the shelf. We don't need that. I don't think we need this either. And that's probably good enough. Okay. I guess we can carry a maximum of 10 items. Fair enough. So now we go back to room 8, and hopefully that bottle is still there. If it's not, I'm going to be extremely sad because we're like right next to the end of the game. If it like disappeared into thin air, I'm going to be very, very sad. Very, very sad. Oh, good. Okay. Okay. That's what I like to see. Almost done. Almost done. Now we go to room 3 again. We got to do some investigation. And then we accuse the suspect. We're so close. They appear to have no rush to solve it. I know. Yeah, they're very leisurely in the way they stroll around, aren't they? Okay, so place the envelope on the table. Investigate it. The envelope, which should be this. Examine. What's this, Regis? An envelope, my lord, addressed to Veronica Golden. Aha! Who is Veronica Golden, Regis? I haven't the faintest idea, my lord, but perhaps we should open it. Brilliant, Regis, quite. Well, 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 Regis, look at what fell out of the envelope. A mining certificate, your lordship. Yes, Regis, a certificate transferring ownership to Raleigh Cartwright from Joseph Golden. Mr. Cartwright had interests in a silver mine, my lord. The plot thickens. Yes, my lord. Okay. So, what do we not need now? I think we maybe don't need that cloth anymore. We'll take, that's the mining deed or whatever. Let's just take a look at this other stuff too. Just so we can know what we're holding. The perfume. It smells good. Okay. What about this newspaper? We got it, but what is it? Oh ho, Regis, a newspaper clipping from the bottom of the box. Quite, my lord. From the box's false bottom. From the false bottom of the box, Regis, what does it say? It says a man named Joe Golden died of suicide, despondent over the loss of his mine. His mine, quite, my lord, stolen, he said, by one Raleigh Cartwright. The plot thickens, Regis. I mean... Oh, the thought thickens. I mean, the plot thickens. Wow, these guys are real geniuses. Get Val Kilmer to star in the movie because these guys are real geniuses. Alright, well, we could look at the bullet, I guess. And the guns. By Jove, Regis, what do we have? A small bullet. Small bullet, yes. In the room below Raleigh Cartwright's. Must have fallen through the crack in the floor. This bullet killed him. Okay. Well, I guess that's... I mean, we could examine the guns to see which gun it came from, but the guy doesn't say anything about that, so I guess we won't bother. The Thoth Plickens. Alright, so go to room 20 and accuse the suspect. And that would be the old lady. Alright. I think... Oh, we take a shortcut through 17. That'll be good. We're basically at the end of the game. So I'm gonna make a save state for my own... I mean, we're not going to use it, but I'm going to make it just so that I have this bookmarked for later. In case I want to check something out. Oh, so we think that she's the culprit? Okay, I'm going to accuse you now. I was thinking it was the old lady. Inspect. The final room is room 24. Okay, so... Interesting. Make accusation. Regis, please go collect the rest of the passengers and wait in room 24. I will meet you there. Alright. wonder why room 24. Oh, because... Oh, he was shot from below. Probably. So, no doubt you were wondering why I've gathered everyone here in the salon. Yes, my lord? Well, Regis, why do we gather everyone here? To reveal the progress of the crime, my lord? Yes, quite right. Allow me to explain. Everyone here had motive and opportunity to kill Relay Cartwright III, but only one person actually murdered him. Right, Regis? Yes, your lordship. And that person is... Yes, my lord? Who do we say that person was, Regis? The one over there, my lord. Aha, quite right, Regis. The murderer is you. Twilla Smallworth, known in some parts as... My lord? Veronica Golden. Henry Stoker knew her real name. He slipped up, by Jove, and told us that. We have the envelope with her real name on it. The mining certificate made out to Relay was inside. She got hold of the certificate to prove he'd acquired the mine from her father, Joseph Golden. So she killed Relay Cartwright for revenge. How did she do that, my lord? She owned the gun. She removed the gun from its box, knowing that Lionel Humphreys would be shooting birds. As he did every morning at the same time. Using his shooting as cover, she waited until he was about to shoot and fired at Relay, killing him dead. And the bullet passed through the body and fell through the crack in the floor, my lord. That's it, Regis. Exactly, by Jupiter. She cleaned the gun with cotton and cologne from her reticule to make it seem as if it had never been fired. But she heard a noise. In her panic, she threw the gun overboard. Unfortunately for her, the gun caught in the railing, breaking in half. The barrel fell into the water, but the stock remained hooked on the railing. Right, Regis? So far, my lord. And then she went down to breakfast, leaving that wretched man dead in his cabin, a hideous pool of blood coagulating under him. Quite graphic, my lord. But Sir Charles, she was wronged. Relay Cartwright robbed her father, Joe Golden, of his silver mine. The old man killed himself in despair. I remember now, I handled that case myself. She's such a kind young person. She means well. She loaned me the cologne. I'm quite sure she wouldn't hurt a fly, not without a good reason. She falls under the protection of the widows and orphans. I will represent her in court, the poor thing. An orphan, too. And Gladys thinks a great deal of her now. She is innocent. I just know she feels most surely awful about this terrible affair, Sir Charles. Reverend Periwinkle always told me that mercy was a virtue. Cartwright was assaulting Miss Golden. I heard the sounds in his cabin. She fired in self-defense. She's the kindest, most compassionate woman this wicked world has seen, Sir Charles. How is this a real game? It is, Virus. Perhaps we should listen to what Miss Miss Golden has to say about this whole sordid affair. It's true. I shot him. He tried to force his attentions on me. He sent me a message, asked me to come to his cabin. I went because I thought he could help me understand what happened to my father. You saw the newspaper clipping. My father died because someone cheated him. Mr. Cartwright bragged that he was the one. He said he got my father and now he wanted me. We struggled. Oh, it was horrible. My gun went off. All that blood. My daddy told me always to carry a gun. He said a young woman wasn't safe in this world. I never thought... ... ellipsis. I panicked. I did clean the gun. Then I heard someone, so I threw it out the window. I didn't know it caught. I went down to see dear Henry and threw away the cotton. I had him open another cabin so I could hide the key to my box. I was afraid. I knew it was wrong, but I didn't know what to do. This means it was self-defense. It would seem that way to me, Sir Charles. As captain of the Delta Princess, I would say the young woman is innocent. What do you think, Judge Carter? Are you talking about capture cards? I actually use the Avermedia myself. Well, I don't have the Avermedia Portable 2. I think I have the first one. And personally, it works fine, but it seems to have... I don't know if this is an OBS thing, but my capture card does not work with OBS at all. it just does not work with OBS. So I'm forced to use XSplit whenever I want to use the capture card, which sucks. I personally, from what I've seen, I think you're probably better off with the Elgato, but I mean, just based on like the testimony of people who've used it, like I don't know. I a little bit I regret getting the Avermedia. So that's my 2 cents on that. I think we should all have a large glass of bourbon and brandy. I never cared for what that Cartwright meant anyhow. And I'm a keen judge of character, sir. Something about the eyes, you know. Criminal tendencies. I'd say the young lady has done a world of service after all. That's pretty funny. Well, Regis, it looks like another successful case for the record. Quite so, my lord. Congratulations. Please imagine that the view has cut back to the intro shot of the steamboat and that Jaleco didn't port this game as lazily as they did. Thanks, Pluvius. That's funny. A little commentary there by the translator of the game. Well, Regis, it looks like we've reached New Orleans. Quite, my lord. Perhaps now you will buy that ice cream you promised back in Cairo. Of course, my friend. Perhaps I'll have one too. Will you have pistachio, my lord? Perhaps. My intuition tells me there's something afoot in New Orleans. Maybe there'll be lots of cases to solve, my lord. New Orleans, city of crimes. I don't know, Regis. But we've had enough excitement for one day. Well then, how about that ice cream? Okay, Charlie, let's do it. Game over. Please press start. Do. Well, that was an amusing ending. I guess it was kind of worth playing through the game, suffering through it. All right, let's. Now it's the most fun part. We get to rate the game. I want to rate this guide. Well, I mean, honestly, I'm taking out my frustration on it. Like, it's not that bad. It's just, it's written a little bit annoyingly. Now, putting that aside, let's rate this game. So, what would you guys rate this game if you had to play it? As I said, unfortunately, this game, you didn't actually see what the game is about. So, I like the game. I like the way it presents itself. Like, it's charming. I like the music, although the music is very simple, and there's not much to it. Like, it has that one track, and then it has like some little themes for each of the little characters. You can kind of tell that it's music from like an old computer game, because I checked the C64 version does have the same music. I still like it though. Right around the Mississippi. But as far as the gameplay goes, I mean, you can tell it's an early computer game. It is, I agree, Mr. Leo, it is antiquated. Like, essentially, in order to, like, play through the game, first of all, there's ways to die. If you die, you have to start the entire game over. That seems, I mean, I'm one for harsh punishments in games. And that's not that big of a deal, since the game is kind of on the short side anyway, and you're obviously expected to start the game over a lot. But still, it's a little bit on the lame side. Like, if you're exploring, like, everything, and then the last room you explored happened to have that pit trap, which happened to us. You fall in the pit, you die, you got to do everything all over again. That's kind of bullshit. But even worse than that, you have to, like, get specific testimony from people. And you only have one chance to get it. But you can't just get everybody's testimony, because you can only record 3 per person. So if you overwrite one of the pieces of testimony that you needed, or you just didn't get it, you failed to get it for some reason, then your game, it becomes impossible. You become soft-locked, and there's no way to know you're soft-locked. And it's not at all obvious which testimonies are important. Like it's very arbitrary. Like, there's some things like, there's one where, like, some dude is just like, oh yeah, that guy's a scumbag. And it seems completely unimportant, but you take that to the person, and the guy's like, well, I can't believe he said that, because he was asking me about stops. And then you need that. That's a critical piece of information. You'd have no way of knowing. You need to take that. So you have to take every piece of... to play this game, you'd have to take every single piece of testimony, write it down, take those testimony, and then take them to every person that they're talking about, check every single one. You'd have to play through the game multiple times, because you can't record every piece of testimony. Every single one, trial and error, trying to figure out, like, where you get clues.
And it's ridiculous. I mean, it would be one thing if you could, like, record all the testimony, but the fact that you lose testimony, that it gets replaced, and there's no way to get it back, there's no way to get the testimony back is ridiculous. So, yeah, I mean, the mystery itself is cute, it's silly. I like the ending, but I'm giving the game a 3. I don't think it's really a good game. Like, nobody should play this game. Nobody should play this. But I mean, I'm going to give it a few points for its originality and the fact that it is for its time. I'm sure maybe the C64 version is better as well. Like, I don't know. It's possible that some of the failings of this game are due to the port. So that's possible. But I'm not gonna. That's for somebody else to. I mean, if somebody who is an expert on the C64 version wants to tell me, that's fine. But otherwise, I don't really care. So I'll give it a 3. But we did technically win the game, so that's good. I improved the game with my voiceover. I'm sorry. Hey, Stackmaster. Hey, you came just in time because I was sort of. Well, I'm gonna have to take a. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna keep streaming or not. Nah, I probably should get some work done. So you came just as I was about to quit, unfortunately. Yeah, the next game is going to be Super Star Force, which I'm looking forward to, kind of. That game seems kind of cool. It's very similar to Ginga Densho. I'm just still sad that I fucked up the music in the last video of us beating that game, Ginga Densho. Ugh, that just makes me kind of sad. But there is no use crying over spilled milk. You might get the Elgato. That seems like a good choice. Elgato seems to work for most people from what I've heard. As somebody who has the Avermedia, I don't super recommend it, so. Anyway, hey, thanks for the bits. It's okay, you'll watch Overwatch League? Okay, fair enough then. Alright. Well, that's gonna be it for today. I've got to go eat some food and then get some work done. Thanks for watching, guys. And I might stream again tomorrow or Monday. Probably gonna be doing an art stream coming up pretty soon. I did want to play some Switch, but we'll just do that. We'll do that some other time. But yeah, we probably will at some point soon. We're gonna do some Switch streams and catch up with some Switch games, and we'll continue to do Fliptendo, of course, as well. Probably after OhioCon. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you later. You have a good night.